Hey guys, how's it going? How's life? My name is Yavion Johnson and I'm bringing y'all another video. Okay, so I'm still off camera. This is the second video of the year, and that is because this is all filmed on the same day. But in this video, this is going to be the last update for the 2025 project Use It Up. Okay, so this is for all of the items that were completed in the last quarter of 2025, so October, November, December. I am also going to go ahead and introduce you guys to all of the products that I plan on trying to get out of my collection for 2026. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay guys, so let me do a real quick backstory. You guys finished watching my update number 3, or if you guys have not, go ahead and go watch that, girl. But yeah, that video I showed you guys that I was a little bit disappointed in myself because I did not complete the 12 and a half items that I was trying to go for. I probably completed like 11 and a half, but I only really finished 11 items, and that was the only thing that I was really able to show you guys last quarter. So I was subjected to use 14 items in this last quarter. Okay, and at first I thought I wasn't gonna make it, but I pushed through, girl, and I persevered. Okay, that's a little bit of a spoiler for you, but I completed my 50 items of the year very successfully, and I'm very happy for myself. So I'm very excited about the items that I will be completing this year for 2026. Okay, so the first group of items that I completed in this last update is Dark Kiss. I completed the body lotion as well as the fine fragrance mist. Okay, this is where I was at the beginning of the project. Right here, this is where I was at the end of the first quarter, this little thing right here. So all of this was completed in the fourth quarter. Okay, so at the beginning of the project right here, then I use this for the first quarter, this amount, and then the rest is the entire fourth quarter. Okay, this Dark Kiss, this is the fine fragrance mist. This is still the first quarter of progress. This is where I started. This is the end of the first quarter, and then the rest of this was completed during the fourth quarter. Okay, if you guys want to know the notes, this is black raspberry, burgundy rose, bergamot incense, dark vanilla bean, plum musk. So after utilizing both of these fragrances to the completion, I still don't necessarily like this scent, so I wouldn't repurchase this one again. I completed Prismatic Stars, and I think I mentioned it briefly in my empties, but this I actually started liking a little bit more. At first, I wasn't sure how I felt about that plum because it kept giving me like an off note. It's the same kind of plum note that I get in Viva Vanilla, which is supposed to be a dupe of, or supposed to be inspired by the Sniff Vanilla Vice. But yeah, after utilizing this more and more, I started liking it a lot more. Okay, so this is where I was, I think, at the end of the when did I use this? Maybe the first quarter. If not the first quarter, then maybe it was the third quarter. Okay, and then this is where I am now, which is complete. It's completely done. I had this aromatherapy vanilla and patchouli body oil melt, and I mentioned this briefly, but this is one that you guys told me that it had that gritty type of texture, and it absolutely did, and I did not enjoy the feel of it, but I already knew what to expect. It actually didn't take too long to get out of my collection, so that was good, but it really didn't smell like anything. So honestly and truly, if they ever came back out with this, I would try it one more time to see if they updated it and made it better. But I honestly and truly don't need to have this ever again. Okay, this is the progress, so it's gone. Okay, but this is the line. So it was basically at the top. It was never utilized before this, and now it's gone completely. The next group is my Fairy Tale. This one is the body cream that I picked up in 2023, but this is the body lotion that this is the body mist that I picked up the same year that it first debuted in Bath and Body Works. This is where I started off at the beginning of the year, and I completed this all in the I completed this all in the fourth quarter, okay? This one has notes of pomegranate, nectar, fresh orange blossom, vanilla bean, and warm amber. This is where I was at the beginning of the year. So basically it had never been used, this Fairy Tale body cream, and I completed it all during the fourth quarter. I have Starlit Night. I do enjoy this scent, and maybe if they brought it back and I had less items, I would pick this up again, okay? So this is where I was at the beginning of the year, and this is the second line is what I completed in the first quarter, and the rest of this is what I completed in the fourth quarter. Okay, same with this. This is what the first line is where I started. The second line is the end of the first quarter, and then basically the end of the fragrance is what I completed for the fourth quarter. I have Blackberry and Basil. I really did enjoy this scent, okay? Also, before I move on, the Starlit Night has notes of Snowberry, Midnight Iris, and Sensual Agarwood. This is Blackberry and Basil. This is one of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. This is where I was at the start of the project, and this is where I ended at the end of the project. This is one of the last mists that I completed. So I completed this on the 30th, and I completed another one on the 31st, okay? This has notes of fresh blackberry, pink pomelo, sweet basil, and jasmine petals, okay? I have Midnight Swim. This is where I was at the start of the project, and I completed this in the fourth quarter. We have Golden Mango Lagoon. You guys are going to see some of these items like 30 million times because I have like several videos that I want to see them in, that I want to talk about, okay? So this is Golden Mango Lagoon. This is where I was at the start of the project. This is where I was at the end of the third quarter, and then I completed the rest in the fourth quarter. That's also the item that caused me not to complete 12 items in the third quarter because I had started dragging on the last of it. We had Luminous, and Luminous, I end up liking it toward the end, surprisingly. At first I didn't know how I felt about it, and I kept spraying it in my bathroom to get it out the way. But toward the end, I needed to actually start utilizing it for it to actually be completed by the 31st. And I actually started liking it, surprisingly. I can still see it, okay? I believe this is supposed to be Ruby Currant, Gilded Iris, and Praline Amber. Okay, we have this water hydration hyaluronic acid body butter, ultra hydration one. This is where I was at the beginning of the project, right here. Let me make sure. Yeah. And as y'all can see, it's completed. It was completed in the fourth quarter. Then we have this 99 from Mimic. This is Mimic 99 hair and body oil. I mainly use this on my body, but I think I used it on my hair like a couple of times, but it was mainly for a body oil. Personally, don't really like the fragrance on them. The consistency, like the body oil itself, I felt like it was moisturizing, okay? So this is where I was at the beginning of the project, and this is where I was at the end of the third quarter, I believe. And then this is what I cranked out for the rest of the fourth quarter. All right, guys, so that would have been a quick video. This would have been the quickest video that I've done, but that completes the finale of 2025 Project Use It Up. Yay, I completed my items. So let's go ahead and just get straight into what I want to complete in the next year. Okay, guys, so I kind of wanted to give you guys like the backstory again on like what my thought process was for choosing the items that I chose for this 2026 Project Use It Up. So I have several of these creams, okay? So I use 4 body creams from my collection last year, which was 2025, but now I have 16 left, and I've decided that I want to get those out because I'm not really interested in buying any more Bath & Body Works creams because of the fact that they spoil fast. Now, I haven't had any experience of mine spoiling, especially since I don't really use a lot of vanilla products or things like that to where it turns quicker, but the fact that they turn is what's annoying me, okay? And I don't have time to be rushing through or keep buying 15 million things that's not going to be cost effective in the future, especially if I'm losing out on the use of them, because they spoil before they're even able to be carried, like before a routine is actually able to be carried out. Okay. Also, I plan on not marking my items this year. If I decide, like, you know, after the first quarter that I want to mark the items, then I will. But it was just a little bit of a headache going back and having to mark it over and over and over again and make sure that I don't wipe my hand on this portion and blah, blah, blah. It was just more of a headache. Okay. Also, I don't know if I'm going to be focusing on one thing at a time or one set at a time like I did before. I may just move around, and whatever I complete each update is what I show you guys. But if I start feeling as though nothing is being completed, then I may go ahead and just revert back to how I was doing it last year to get it out of the way. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you guys items. Most of my body creams have a matching body mist. So if I have 16 body creams, I basically have almost all of them have a body mist to it. I think except for 2, which is the ones that are supposed to be from the men's line. So I have 14 body creams that have matching body mist. And then I have 2 body creams that only have, you know, body creams. Okay. Then there's also some body creams that have like a matching moisturizing body wash with it and things like that, or a scrub. So I also brought that into the collection or into this intro as well. So let me not make the video any longer than what it's already going to be. Let me go ahead and show you guys the items. Then I'm going to tell you guys how many items I'm trying to complete by the end of the year. Because I'm not going to lie, I don't know if I was tired last night, but I counted about 15 million different numbers last night, girl. I don't know. I thought it was 50, but then it was 47. Then it was 51. Then it was 53. Girl, I was like, girl, what? Let me go to bed. So the first group is Goldenberry Mistletoe. This is where I am. I've already started utilizing this like literally December 31st, 2025. So that's the reason why I have a dent. Then I also utilized it last night again, which is January 1st. So yeah. Then this is where I am with the mist. So most of my items are going to be pretty filled, guys. So that's the reason why I don't really have any issue with not marking them, because most of them is from the very beginning anyways. So Goldenberry Mistletoe, really like this scent. This one has notes of sparkling berries, sugared spruce, frosted air. We have Among the Clouds. I have the body cream as well as the body mist. This one has notes of wild berry skies with vanilla clouds. Never used any of these. I have the 2 of the men's lines body cream that does not have a matching body mist, and that is Coffee and Whiskey and Leather and Brandy. We have Winter Wonder. Once again, haven't utilized this one. I'm going to show you guys which ones I have utilized. So if I didn't say which ones that aren't really at the top, then assume that I haven't utilized it. Or if I did, it was probably once or twice. We have the body mist with notes of Ruby Frost Winterberry, Sparkling Cranberry, and Crystal Vanilla. We have Carried Away. Can't wait to use this scent because it smells good. This is Lush Raspberry, Juicy Pear Nectar, White Jasmine, and Whipped Vanilla. I have Everlasting Magic. This one is Bejeweled Berries, Phantom Petals, Magic Musk. I have utilized this one though. This one is not at the tippy top. It's just like right here. Okay. So it's right here, but I got it posted to the side so you can't really see. But yeah, it's right here. And then I did use, I think, the body cream a couple of times. So it's like right here. We have Lovely Dreamer. This one has notes of Fluffy Musk, Clean Woods, White Iris, and Fresh Bergamot. I think they bought this back too this year for the semi-annual sale. This is Cucumber Melon. Haven't utilized this one. I know a lot of people are tired of Cucumber Melon. Personally, I've never had a full bottle by myself. I've always smelt it before on other people back in the day, but I wasn't shopping at Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret, so I never had the chance to hate this fragrance ever. So I picked this one up not too long ago, like maybe a year or two ago on a semi-annual sale, and called it a day. So this one has notes of crisp cucumber, watery honeydew, summer cantaloupe, sparkling grapefruit, and sheerwoods. This is fresh jungle rain. Haven't utilized this one. This one has notes of rain-kissed palms, Amazon dragon fruit, misty breeze. This is vampire blood. I have utilized this one, okay? This is where I am with vampire blood. This one has notes of red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. This is where I am with the body mist. I have winter candy apple. This one has notes of red apples, winter rose petals, candied orange, maple leaf, and fresh cinnamon. We have ivory cashmere. This one has notes of fresh lakeside air, silver musk, white amber. All these products, the fact that I haven't utilized that, this is why I had to start these project use it up, because that is embarrassing. That's embarrassing. So if somebody is like, girl, you don't need all that, you barely have time to you barely have time to use this, you don't need all that, I can't even say too much, girl, because I really don't. Because as y'all can see, it's full size products. The fact that I have 50 items in my collection that I haven't touched is crazy. And most of these things I didn't even get I got in like 2023, 2024. I know all the body creams are from 2023 for sure, because I didn't pick up any body creams in 2024, I believe. Or if I did, it was probably like one or so. This is one of my body mists that kind of have like a full collection. This one has the moisturizing body wash, the scrub, which I'm glad to finally get this one out of my collection. I utilized all of the other ones that are basically in this same consistency, but I don't like this walnut shell one. And I always try to figure out why people didn't like it, but sometimes you gotta buy it yourself, girl, just to figure it out. And now I know never to get this again, never to get that consistency again. We have this wild sand body mist, well, fine fragrance mist, and then we have the body cream as well. Like I said, this is wild sand, and it has notes of prickly pear fruit, cactus flower, warm agave, nectar. This is my last set with a body cream. The rest of them have like body lotions, and I think I have one set with a body butter. That's because I also wanted to get all of my moisturizing body washes out the way as well. So that's the reason why I went ahead and moved that body butter in this collection as well. So we have this Bright Christmas Morning. I actually end up getting a replacement for the very first Bright Christmas Morning that I ever got. And then when it came out the second year, I just went ahead and picked up the body mist again and the body cream when I was already almost done with the first spray. So that one has been in a empties, and that was before I was doing project use it ups and stuff like that. But now I have this Bright Christmas Morning. Honestly, this could be used year round because of how it smells, but this has notes of ripe red berries, blood orange, and crisp apple. Okay, this is one of my favorite Christmas scents, and I'm not sure if they brought it back this previous year, but yeah, like I said, I'm moving on to the body mist and body mist duos with body lotions. This is Cactus Blossom. It has the matching body lotion. As y'all can see, it has the little thing on there, so it hasn't been touched. This one has cactus flower petals, sun-kissed coconut, fresh sparkling lemon. I have Copper Fields. I have utilized this one a little bit, not too much, as y'all can see. Not too much. This one has notes of harvest, sun, fresh wildflowers, bronzed woods. This scent is actually kind of interesting. I kind of like it. It does smell like outside, but I like it. I don't know. We have Moonlit Martini. This came from that same collection as the Copperfields. This one has notes of vibrant fruit, sparkling gin, midnight musk. As y'all can see, have not touched it at all. This is Dahlia with a matching body lotion. This one has notes of velvet petals, crisp pear, praline musk, whipped tonka bean. A lot of people say that Dahlia reminds them of Carolina Herrera Good Girl, and I feel like this smells like it would be paired with Carolina Herrera Good Girl, but it doesn't smell like that to me. I think it smells closer to the Jimmy Choo I Want You, or at least in my opinion, than anything. For me, I can tell you guys another scent that smells closer to the Carolina Herrera Good Girl, and I actually have that in this video today as well. So when we get there, I'm going to let you guys know. But Dahlia smells good, so I can wear this with Carolina Herrera Good Girl. Jimmy Choo I Want You. Girl, you can pair it with anything you want to pair it with. So I have this, have not utilized this, especially this body lotion. I have Endless Sea. I remember when I bought this fragrance, I was trying not to buy this fragrance because I thought I had a lot of aquatic scents, and that's usually my go-to. So I tried not to buy this fragrance until at the very end, I just couldn't. I couldn't take it anymore. And I decided to pick it up. But at that time, they didn't have any body creams. They only had body lotions. So I decided to pick up the body lotion instead. But yeah, we have Fresh Bergamot, Saltwater Lily, Ocean Driftwood. I've been fiending to use this scent, not gonna lie. Every single time I'm like, oh, maybe I should pick up Sunrise Woods. But then I'm like, girl, you got 15 million other scents in this project you need to utilize. That's how I felt last year. But now I can finally use it. So here we are, Sunrise Woods. I really don't know what this smells like. I just always tried to figure out which one I didn't like. Was it the Sweet Whiskey or Sunrise Woods? And I think I figured out that it was the Sweet Whiskey. But Sweet Whiskey isn't bad. It's just sometimes I go through my phase of liking it and then disliking it. Okay. This one has notes of creamy sandalwood, sweet berries, and cozy cashmere. And then we just mentioned this. This is one that I actually did use. And this is Sweet Whiskey. This one has notes of golden amber, vanilla infused whiskey, and sweet red berries. So this one is like about right here. Like I said, I'm not marking these. I don't know if that's gonna be a problem for anybody. And then lastly, I have this set where it comes with the body butter, the body scrub, the body mist, and the moisturizing body wash. Okay, this is Chasing Fireflies. Chasing Fireflies, to me, at least in this body butter right here, smells exactly like the Carolina Herrera Good Girl, or at least all the dupes that I've smelled of it. But it also smells like Jimmy Choo I Want You. But honestly, they have the same scent profile, so that makes sense to where I'm kind of like conflating the two. Dahlia, Chasing Fireflies. I think someone said that this smells like Chasing Fireflies. That Dahlia smells like Chasing Fireflies, and at first I was just gonna get this, but then when I smelled the moisturizing body wash that I had of Dahlia compared to this, I said, they're different enough for me to get both. Okay, so yeah, I am gonna enjoy this scent, I can tell. This is Golden Pear, Jasmine Blooms, Illuminated Woods. All of these are full products. I have not utilized this, and this is the last version of this scrub that I am to use. Right now, if I was to ever pick up another scrub from Bath & Body Works again, it probably would be the foaming one, but like I said, I haven't utilized this one, so I don't know how I feel about this consistency yet. Okay, guys, so I just counted it again, and it does seem like that is 50 items for the new year, okay? So in 2026, I will be trying to complete 50 items again. It's going to be a little bit harder than last year, surprisingly, or at least I feel like it's going to be, because of 15 million body moisturizers that I had. I only had like about a few, like not a few, maybe like 10 of the project was like moisturizers, whereas most of them were body mist. And honestly, body mist can be layered and blah blah blah, but this time it's 16 body creams. It's like 4 or 5, it's like several body lotions, things like that, you know. So thank you guys for getting to the end of this video. It actually wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be, okay? But it's still, I was yapping, okay? So if you guys put up with that, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and most definitely subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.